Hi, my name is Natalie and welcome to my channel and welcome back to the series on herbs that I am doing. And today the herb we're going to be talking about is eucalyptus, and this is sometimes called little boy blue, and it is a gum. Sometimes it's just called a gum tree. So there are 15 different types of eucalyptus types, mostly found in Australia. There are some in the United States, many in California, and it's an evergreen native to Australia, but does grow in many different parts of the world. So before we continue, I just want to reiterate that if you're thinking about taking any herbs or adding any herbs to your daily routine, please follow up with your healthcare practitioner to make sure that it is safe for you. Not all herbs are safe for ingestion. Some herbs are just used topically. Some herbs we make tea out of, and you can add them to foods and they're safe. But not all herbs are safe. Some are toxic. So just be careful. Do your research and do consult with your healthcare practitioner. So with that said, you may have seen eucalyptus. They sell them in the grocery store, and they're used in floral arrangements a lot. And what you should understand is what you're getting into if you want to plant a eucalyptus tree. First of all, it only grows in certain weather, so you would have to make sure that wherever you want to plant it is appropriate for the plant to grow, for the plant or tree to grow. And not just that, but some species of the plant grows to about, with the tree grow, some trees grow in nature about 300 feet. I think the southern blue gum eucalyptus is one of those plants that will grow to about 300 feet in nature and about 160 feet when cultivated. Silver dollar gum eucalyptus can grow upwards of 75 feet. So I mean, they do get pretty big. They get pretty tall. So you want to make sure you have the space and the capacity and the bandwidth to cultivate such a tree in your space. And if you can't, then you know what, you can always find it at the floor. You can always find fresh eucalyptus. Usually you can find it at a flower shop, or you can buy dried eucalyptus online at different places. So if eucalyptus can be drank as tea. So some of the uses, it can be made into tea for consumption, but the leaves can't be eaten, so don't eat the leaves. It can be made into essential oils. For inhalation, eucalyptus oil is toxic if consumed, so please do not ingest eucalyptus oil. Eucalyptus leaves are a great source of antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, which can protect the body from oxidative stress and free radicals. Some of the flavonoids are catechins, luteolin, quercetin, and diets rich in these flavonoids may protect against certain cancers, heart disease, and even dementia. The tea can be toxic to children, so get approval from your healthcare provider before letting your children drink this tea. It is the plant has what's called eucalyptol that is extracted from it. And this main ingredient, it's usually the main ingredient in cough medicines. It helps to relieve nasal congestions, headaches, and it helps to reduce mucus buildup. It may also improve asthma symptoms. So, interesting fact, one 12-week study gave 32 people with bronchial asthma 600 milligrams of eucalyptol or a placebo a day. So those that took the eucalyptol required 36% less medication to control their asthma symptoms compared with those in the control group who needed 7% less. So it seems, based on this study, it seems to have helped with the asthma symptoms. So eucalyptus also contains maricopa, which may improve skin conditions like dermatitis, psoriasis, scalp redness, and itchiness by increasing ceramides and water holding capacity. It's like the water holding capacity, and it increases the ceramides and the water holding capacity and provides increased skin barrier protection. So you might see now that many skincare products have ceramides in them. So just a food for thought when thinking about eucalyptus. It may also have anti-inflammatory properties, which may act as pain relievers topically. Inhaling eucalyptus dissolved in almond oil for 30 minutes may help the sense of perceived pain. There are some studies for this, but I think there's more studies need to be done on this because it wasn't really conclusive, and the groups were small in these studies. It can help with dental health by lowering bacterial levels that can cause gingivitis and gum disease. Eucalyptol is often added to mouthwash. So next time if you have a bottle of mouthwash, take a look and see what the ingredients are. Probably most likely one of the ingredients is eucalyptol. It can act as a natural insect repellent and may help to treat lice. A randomized study found that it's effective is as effective or twice as effective as a popular head lice treatment for curing lice. So it's twice as effective for treating lice, is what a randomized study found. So that food for thought when looking for natural treatments. But just remember, most of the time, children are the ones who do seem to contract lice, when they're going to school. So you want to make sure that you're clearing it with your doctor if you're thinking about using eucalyptus as opposed to a popular head lice treatment for treating your child. The leaves also can be hung because it's so fragrant. It can be added to bath water, or the leaves can be hung in your shower to create a spa-like experience. And remember, when I mentioned that not all herbs are safe, and some are not safe because of because you might be taking other medications, and some are not safe because of health conditions. And also many medications, even pharmaceuticals, are prescribed based on your age, right? Like based on age and weight and all the things. There's multiple factors that go into prescribing medications. So just like medications, herbs can be toxic, and remember that the oil can be toxic, and it's most toxic. The oil from eucalyptus can be toxic, and it's most toxic to children and can cause seizures and even death. So please be careful if you're planning on using this, and do clear it with your healthcare practitioner. Do not use it if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Let me see. People with asthma, seizures, liver, kidney disease, low blood pressure should not use the oil without talking to their doctor. Okay, so these are some conditions that may be contraindicated for using eucalyptus. Okay, and I have a few studies and a few articles on eucalyptus that I did review prior to putting this video together for you, and I will link some of them. Down in the description box if you're interested. Some of them will have peer-reviewed studies or studies that were done at medical facilities. So, like I said, if you're interested, you can check them out in the description box. Magical and spiritual uses for eucalyptus. Eucalyptus leaves are used in purification magic. They can be burned to cleanse a person, place, or space and ward off unwanted influences, much like sage. You can put them in sachets and put them under your pillow to attract health. The leaves, like I said, the leaves are used in protection magic. It can be used to bring joy, helping to overcome blockages and reconciling difficulties in relationships. If you decide to burn a little, you do let me know your experience with burning eucalyptus. And you can put that in the comments below. I would love to hear your experience. And also, if you have any other herbs that you'd like to hear me talk about, leave that also in the comments below. And hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you're notified anytime that I do upload a video. If this video was interesting to you, please hit the like button. And I want to leave you with a quick quote from Mahatma Gandhi. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. So that was a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. So with that said, I want to send you off with wishes for health so that you can feel wealthy. Until next time.